Brian May opened up about the life lessons he hasn't learnt, admitting he's still incapable of making tough decisions at the age of 74. Brian May opened up about the life lessons HES learnt, and hasn't learnt, admitting it still kills him to make tough decisions, even at the age of 74 years old. The Queen band member confessed he becomes paralyzed and can't move at the thought of making a difficult decision that could potentially affect someone else. Featuring on guitarist Rosie Bennett's podcast Fret Not, the 24-year-old asked Brian about the most important lessons in his life. What is the lesson you have learned that has been the most meaningful to you? She wondered. Chuckling, the musician answered, "The first answer that comes into my head is that I've learnt nothing over the years. I'm still making the same mistakes in my life like when I was a kid." He went on to describe how he hasn't yet learnt to be confident enough in his own life and to make important decisions and feel good about doing so. "I haven't learnt how to make decisions," he explained. "I'm awful at making 'em. It kills me if it's a difficult decision." "I become paralyzed and can't move. Especially if it's one that might hurt somebody." He added, sighing, "I just can't do it. I'm locked in this terrible place." Realizing he hadn't actually answered Rosie's question, he quickly apologized. "That's not a terribly good lesson," he giggled. "I'm telling you the lessons I haven't learnt." Elsewhere, earlier this week Brian took to Instagram to share an emotional tribute as news of Sarah Harding's death was announced. The Queen musician urged his fans to not waste a second in his heartfelt post. Brian shared his feelings after learning about the death of the Girls Aloud singer, who died at the age of 39 following a battle with breast cancer. Many paid tribute to the musician as Brian took to his social media to post a picture of his late bandmate Freddie Mercury, whose birthday was on Monday. The guitarist admitted September 5 is not a day of celebration for him. Alongside this, he penned, "To be honest, the 5th of September is not a day of celebration for me. It's always tinged with darkness and unresolved feelings of regret." However, he shared how the portrait of his late bandmate made him realize Freddie's star still burns bright. News of Sarah's death hit home for him too, as he went on to reveal his great sadness. He continued, "In the midst of it all, another great sadness, a young and beautiful talent, Sarah Harding, struck down in the prime of her life. Sending love to her bandmates tonight, I know how that feels." And heartfelt condolences to her family and friends, including you, dear Talia. I know you were very close. The guitarist added, and so another night comes down on this side of the planet, and another dawn is on the way, another day, another sunrise, to be grateful for. Onwards, dear folks, let's not waste a second.